batteries, but my trunk stay ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Comfortable right here. Okay, so during this incredible episode of Raw, I thought I'd make a video response to, actually I had no idea this video was even going around until I saw Mike, We the Pico, Click 31 member. He uploaded a video just simply called the YWC. Very, very intriguing title that I had to click on it, I had to watch it. And then I realized that there's a big string of videos that have been going around for the past couple days when it comes to one guy who really started a trend on here because of a certain rant that he made, pretty much involving him and his disappointment with everything on his channel and his excuses that he made to back those reasons up. I have my own story, Steve has his own story, Mike has his own story. Everybody who has been making videos on here since even RVD Tutored for Life, like I was watching them back in 2007, they have their story. Everyone has their motivations, their reasonings to do certain things that they do on YouTube, and I'll give you my thing, and I'll tell you, because this guy wanted his fight, he's crying out for help, that he wants more views, he wants more this. People ask me all the time. I have a Facebook page, and I tell people, if you have a question, whatever, I am more than happy to help you and give you pointers. People send me their videos, they tell me what you think about this, and I'll tell you straight up what I think about it, and it's not like it's constructive criticism, and if it was me, that's what I'm looking for when I watch videos. And there's many times where I tell kids, I'm like, listen, like, this is why you're not getting views, or this is what you should do. And, you know, they respect it, and I'm just being honest with them, because I could just say, hey, it's good, but, you know, in honesty, it's probably shitty. And even when it came to these tough enough things, there's been a couple people who came up to me and they said, you know, I want to make a video, what should I do to make it stand out? And it's the whole thing is about being different. I think that's the end of the day, that's what makes everyone different. For me, I don't just sit in a computer room with a white wall behind me. I got this whole scenery going on, and people aren't even looking at me half the time. They're looking at the stuff behind me. So as long as I'm compelling them and I'm able to grab their attention somehow and keep it, I have no problems. But a guy like Wrestling Jesus, who was brought up a lot in that rant that kid made, he is a different breed on his own. This guy can talk for 3 minutes. He'll bury everything, and people will love it because he's entertaining. He's different. That's the biggest thing. Everyone on here is the same thing, where they'll sit here and they'll review Raw for 15-20 minutes, which is what this guy did. And I don't even remember his name now, because his name is another thing. Let me see his name. Oh, really quick right now. Aaron Loves WWE. Oh, okay. His name is Aaron Loves WWE and TNA, which is a fine. It's very original. It's very long. My name used to be Assault and Battery 777. I had cut it down right off the legs and just go with AB's triple sevs. That's what I'm known for, and that's what people know me for. It's short, it's obviously original, but that being said, that's just a couple things. You know, keep your video if you really want me to give him advice right now. And I'm not saying I'm some YouTube god on here. I lost my passion for making videos a very, very long time ago. When I started in 2009, I had goals that I wanted, and one was to be a YouTube partner, and I achieved that. And go to WrestleMania, I guess, and make a vlog. That was always one thing I wanted to do, is kind of document my WrestleMania experience. And I was able to do both of those. And when it came down to it, it was a grind every day. I started off, I didn't even tell anybody. My parents didn't know for at least 2 months that I was making videos on YouTube. I kept it a secret. Legend Killer, he was really the only one who knew, and he wanted to jump on board, and together we just started throwing out videos. Our first collab video was a WrestleMania 25 review, and then it went from us coming up with the idea for the day in the life videos, and it was really just off from there. People will always know me for the unboxings and the room tour. I'm always known for my collection. I'm perfectly fine with that, and I know the main reason that I don't get the views that I used to get is because I don't make unboxings anymore, and I'm perfectly fine with that. There came a point where I realized that action figures and just DVDs will only get me so far, because, you know, one, I'm running out of room, and two, it's like, do I really have that same passion that I once had in 2009? And the answer is obviously no. So the unboxing stopped. There's still one here and there, really, if you guys watch, but for the most part, I know people subscribed to me and people wanted that from me, and I couldn't give it to them, and for that, I obviously suffer the consequences, but I still you know, I can still come on here and talk about wrestling for 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes if I wanted to, but I know no one's going to sit there and really listen to that. Where this guy here, this is one of the advice I was going to give him: keep your videos under 10 minutes, because no one, even 10 minutes sometimes I feel is too long. I know this video is going to go over 10, but keep it at a time where people will really sit there and listen, because now in 2015, people's attention span is very, very small. Wrestling Jesus, his videos don't go more than, I'd say, 5 or 7 minutes. I know Steve makes long videos, but for me, I always try keeping it as short as possible, because I know no one's going to sit there and look at me for that long. Unless it's the day in the life video, then people are just hooked on it from beginning to end. I know what my ceiling is now. There used to be a time where I was racking in easy 10, 15,000 views on a video, but I know now my ceiling's probably like 2, 3,000, because people aren't on YouTube like they used to be anymore. I know that just when it comes to people who make videos, I'm subscribed to a fair amount of people, and Steve is the only guy who is, I know, guaranteed to make at least 2 videos a day, which is excellent. You know, the guy, he benefits a lot from YouTube, if you know, if me saying that means anything, and he deserves it, because he puts in the work and he puts in the time, and he knows what he's doing. And for me, I could do the same, but it's just a matter of, am I really into it? And it's, the biggest thing is I want to put out a quality video for you guys. I don't want to just sit in my car. No offense to Steve, but I'm not the kind of person who will sit in my car and just make a direct upload, but I'll do it for a pay-per-view. If I feel like I have the time, I really want to sit here, I want to put in the effort, I want to put my little intro at the beginning, I want to edit out the shitty parts, and I want to make something good, because to me, the quality is always better than the quantity. But from what I've seen, I can just pick apart your stuff where your videos are too long, it's just not very good quality. That's at the end of the day, and you want to get mad at girls who come on here and they do it. So some people, and there's one kid on here, WWE Shop, he thinks I was bashing him in my last video, but he came on here, and this kid has a personality. He's different from everyone else. He has the same setup like I do, very similar, and you want to watch, because he, you know, his videos are very gravitating. He's very different from your typical, oh, I'm just here, like, white wall behind me, like, hey, this is boring to look at. But it's all about presentation, my friend. If you want to make good videos, you want to be something, you got to present it as you want. If you want to have a boring background, boring videos, you're going to have no one watching. Just like a TV show, just like Raw. Raw is the perfect example. There was a time where everyone was watching Raw, everyone's loving it, and then it gets boring, it gets stale, it's get repetitive. You know, you want to come on here and do a Raw review, a 35-minute Raw review, I'm only going to listen to about 2 minutes and maybe fast forward through little parts. So that's just my advice, and take it for what you want. People are probably going to think I'm bashing the poor kid, but I'm really not. You wanted the advice, I'll give you the advice, and for me, I'm accepting that. I'm not, no way, shape, or form, any sort of YWC god, but I know what people want to see, because I've been there. I've tried different things. I've done different things. I made a video every day for a month, and I know how that paid off, and I haven't made a video in 3 months, and I'm suffering for that right now, because now it's like I had never gained back those viewers that I had before that time. So it's all about experimenting, man. You gotta change it up a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.